Hi guys, thank you for tuning in today to UB's Daily Blog. It's Abby here, and joining us today is Dr. Kaeja Houghton. She was recognized as the 2020 Teacher of the Year and also the second University of Bridgeport alumna to win this prestigious award. First, we'll be learning a little bit about her, and then afterwards we'll gain some insight on her thoughts on today's educational system. Good afternoon, Dr. Houghton. Thank you for joining us today, and welcome to the UB Daily Blog.
Thank you for having me.
Before we begin, I'd like to congratulate you on receiving the Teacher of the Year award.
Thank you. It was a real honor to be recognized for all the hard work that I've put in with my career thus far.
Good. In recent years, the education system in America has instilled new requirements and guidelines for students of all ages to improve the low performance stigma. Do you believe this stigma does exist?
I do. I think through my students, I've realized and I've looked through them, and I've been privileged enough to teach so many different students from so many different backgrounds and different ethnicities, and I've seen the difference between how they work in the classroom. I've seen who's excited about what, who's willing to go the extra step to do assignments, to do homework and all of that in exams and how they perform, and I've seen that different cultures mean so much more to people. I've had students from all over the world and they're so different, so I do believe the stigma is very factual in our society now.
Thank you. Does going to school at an earlier age improve a child's overall educational performance?
This is one of those things that I'm completely for. I love it. I want kids to go to school at a younger age. It helps them so much to be familiar and comfortable in a school setting, and I think that is so important to have. And to have children in school early, get them learning about different things, get them excited to learn. We want kids to be excited to learn about everything, to learn about all the new things that there is, because it just continues from here. This is just the building block for all of that.
Thank you. Our next question will be, you're familiar with the Common Core, right?
I am.
In New York, the Common Core is used as a basis for teachers to meet the state requirement. What are some of the advantages and disadvantages?
This is a question that I've actually asked my own students because I want to hear from what they're saying. I want to know what they're saying. I want to know what they're thinking. A lot of my kids are upset about it because it now allows you many different ways. A lot of students need structure in their life. They need to be able to, oh, this is the math formula, this is how I figure it out, and that's one clear-cut answer and one clear-cut solution to the problem. But a lot of my kids are creative and want to be creative, so it expands that and helps them to be more creative and find a new answer and different answers that other kids might not think of. So it gives them new opportunities, and I really like it for them.
Thank you, Dr. Houghton. How has technology changed classroom setting?
I think that this is very important, and we've seen the drift and the shift of technology in the classroom, and it's so incredibly important and beneficial. We've seen laptops, we've seen computers, smart boards, we've seen iPads in the classrooms, and I think it helps. And for mentally challenged students, the use of additional aids are very beneficial to their learning process. It's very helpful to them. They're able to be more hands-on in the classroom setting, and it's good for them.
Thank you, Dr. Houghton. It was really good having you here today and just, getting to know what's on your mind. But before you leave, what advice would you like to give to recent college graduates hoping to be teachers?
I think it's important for them to remember that you'll have bad days, you'll have bad weeks, but always remember what you're here for. You're here to better the lives of children. You're here to be so much more to them than just a teacher. You're not just teaching them, you're not just teaching them math equations, you're more than that. You're helping their entire process, their entire learning process, and it starts with you. So It's important to remember that.
Thank you so much, Dr. Houghton, and I hope to see you soon.